Some artifacts don't just carry history. They carry something else, something people were warned not to touch. And yet, people still did. A simple ring once worn by a Hollywood icon left behind a trail of sickness, accidents, and death. One person after another, different lives, same outcome. And that's when people started asking, is this just bad luck? Or something more? Here's the part most people miss. These aren't just stories. People still take things from historic places today, thinking it's harmless, a rock, a souvenir, just a memory, but then they send it back with letters. I took this and everything went wrong. Injuries, divorce, lost jobs. Some even say their lives completely fell apart. And they all say the same thing: they shouldn't have taken it. Now think about that. Hundreds of people, same regret. That's not normal. And it gets darker. There are paintings that people refuse to keep, not because they're ugly, but because of how they make you feel, heavy, like something is watching you. One artist even claimed before painting, she felt a presence in the room. Not fear, not imagination, something real. And when she finally started painting, she said her hand didn't feel like her own. Like she wasn't in control anymore. After that, anyone who owned the painting reported the same things. No sleep, nightmares, a constant feeling of being watched. Some even claimed they saw the figure outside the painting, walking, watching, following. And almost everyone got rid of it fast. But not all cursed objects are art. Some are far more personal. Like dolls, old ones. The kind that look almost human. There's one doll that belonged to a young girl after she died. Her family kept it near her memory, but then something strange happened. The doll's hair started growing slowly over time. And along with that, lights flickered, voices were heard, footsteps. When no one was there, eventually, the family gave it away. But the stories didn't stop. To this day, people say the doll is still changing, still growing, still active. Now here's where things get disturbing. Some objects don't just scare people, they harm them. There was a teddy bear, looks harmless, right? But people around it felt sick, nausea, fear, even aggression. One experiment placed the bear in a room overnight. Everything was fine at first, then suddenly, the cameras cut out, and someone nearby ended up in the hospital. After that, they buried it, not sold it, not stored it, buried it, like something that shouldn't exist. And then there are objects that refuse to leave. A family bought a toy, normal at first, then it started acting on its own. Speaking without batteries, changing behavior, so they threw it away. But it came back, not once, but multiple times. Same scratches, same marks, no explanation. At that point, it's not a toy anymore, it's something else. Now step back for a second. Rings that bring death, objects that ruin lives, paintings that affect the mind, dolls that move, grow, return. Different stories, same pattern. Something is wrong. And it doesn't stop there. Some artifacts aren't just cursed. They're hidden, locked away, not shown to the public. Because they're too strange, too disturbing, too dangerous. Museum workers once found a hidden room. Inside, objects no one could explain. Strange figures made from bones. Things that looked human, but weren't. Carefully built, almost like experiments or rituals. And no one knows why they were made or what they were used for. Another case revealed something even more bizarre. A skeleton that looked like it belonged to a creature from myth. Half human, half animal, perfectly structured. Too precise to be random. Which raises a question, was it fake or was it something we don't understand? And if it is real, then what else is hidden? Because here's the truth, not everything is shown to the public. When something is too strange, it gets locked away, studied quietly, or completely ignored. And the scariest part, we don't know how many of these objects exist or what they're capable of. Because history isn't always safe. Sometimes it holds things we were never meant to find. And every time someone ignores the warnings, touches the object, takes the artifact, keeps the item, the same thing happens. It starts small, then it spreads, then it's too late. Locked away in museum vaults, buried beneath homes, or quietly removed from public view, not because they're fake, but because they're too unsettling to explain. From cursed artifacts to impossible discoveries, these are some of the most chilling hidden finds ever uncovered. Tucked away in a dim museum archive is a skeleton that once shocked the world, the Atacama skeleton. Discovered in Chile's desert, this tiny humanoid stood just 6 inches tall, with an elongated skull and bizarre bone structure. Many believed it was alien, but scientists later confirmed it was human. Still, the extreme mutations remain unexplained. Equally disturbing is the so-called pixie specimen, a tiny shriveled body with red hair and eerily human features. Some claim it's a Victorian hoax, while others believe it could be evidence of mythical beings. Then there's the Fiji mermaid, a grotesque hybrid of monkey and fish that once toured sideshows in the 1800s. Its lifeless stare sparked rumors of curses, storms, and madness among sailors. In 2017, police uncovered a man keeping live sharks in his basement. 7 sandbar sharks swimming in a makeshift pool. It sounds unreal, but it was entirely real, proving that sometimes the modern world can be just as bizarre. One man helping a friend move furniture suddenly fell through the floor into a 30-foot deep hidden well filled with water. He survived, but it raises an unsettling question. What might be hidden beneath your own home? In another case, a family found an old doll in their attic that had seemingly aged. Once innocent, it had become shriveled and grotesque. Instead of destroying it, they sold it, meaning it's still out there somewhere. In Texas, a modern-looking hammer was found embedded in rock over 100 million years old. Similarly, the Baghdad battery clay jars capable of producing electricity suggests ancient civilizations may have understood power. The iron pillar of Delhi, standing for over 1,600 years without rusting, adds even more mystery to ancient achievement. The Black Orlov diamond, stolen from a temple, is said to bring death to its owners, with multiple mysterious tragedies linked to it. Then there's the Tuli papyrus, an ancient Egyptian document describing glowing discs in the sky. Even small artifacts like the Sakura bird raise questions, as its shape closely resembles a modern airplane. The Talent Man, a 2,400-year-old body found in a bog, is so well preserved that his face remains intact. But the rope around his neck reveals a darker truth, a ritual sacrifice. Finally, deep within museum storage rooms lie objects few are allowed to see, a horned demon mummy sealed in a box. Staff have reported whispers, movement, and shadows leading to these items being permanently locked away. Are these proof that there are things in this world we were never meant to understand? And what else is still hidden?